I'm in Milford here, County Donegal, and behind me you have Mulroy Woods Hotel, formerly known as the Milford Inn, which used to be owned by the Blaney dynasty, but now it's under new ownership. And sources from Milford have told me that the Mulroy Woods is absolutely filled to the rafters with migrants. Irish may not apply. While Donegal people have their homes crumbling around them, young Irish men and women can't get housing. Young Irish men and women are forced out of the country to Australia, where Irish men and Irish women are treated like criminals in our own country. The Irish state, the Irish regime are hell-bent on destroying the Irish people, forcing us out and replacing us with non-Irish migrants. It's heartbreaking what's happening in our beautiful country. And Milford sources have told me that young men and women now have to apply to enter secondary school because there's so much pressure put on local schools because of the mass amount of numbers that have come into Milford. And there's no guarantee now for young Irish children to get into schools in the area. There's only a small GP health service in Milford as well. That is put under huge amounts of pressure now as well. And Irish men and Irish women have to wait months and months to see a doctor. They have to wait years to get very important operations done in hospitals. Ireland is at a tipping point. Ireland is in the crosshairs of the enemies of Ireland. And it's time to fight and stand up and do not be afraid to be called names. Stand up for your fellow Irishmen. Irishmen and Irish women down the line have fought tyranny and we've always succeeded, and we must fight again. If we don't fight, Ireland will be gone forever. And we're trying our best to raise awareness about what's happening in our wonderful country in places like this behind us, Mulroy Woods Hotel, who's filling the place with foreigners. And all at the expense of the Irish taxpayer, you are paying for their accommodation. Why do you think it's so difficult to get a house? Why do you think it's so difficult to get a GP? Why do you think it's so difficult to get a very essential operation? Because Ireland have opened borders. 61% of migrants arriving in Ireland have no documents, they have no passports, they are not refugees, they are economic migrants coming here because Ireland has the most generous welfare system in the world. And you, Paddy and Mary, are paying for it. 3/4 of the Irish people do not support immigration. Don't listen to Leo Varadkar because he will tell you that the majority of the Irish people support mass immigration and there's only a fringe amount of the population who are against immigration. That's not true. A poll was done recently. 3/4 of the Irish people said they don't want any more immigration. So local elections are coming up now. I need all the help I can get. People, if you want to help out, boots on the ground, help me leaflet. The elections are coming up now, May or June, we don't know yet. So I need help with that. If you can help out, that'd be fantastic. But at the minute, we are exposing this plantation, what's happening right now in our back doors in our wonderful country. We are trying to get the latest issue of our Irish Patriot newspaper to print. It's the only Irish nationalist newspaper in the whole island of Ireland. We've had your help in the past. We need your help once again. We don't get funded by NGOs. We do not get funded by the state. We rely on you, the listeners, Irish men and Irish women, Irish Americans, people in Britain, and people in Australia. We need your help. Please help us get the only Irish nationalist newspaper in the whole island of Ireland to print. Scroll down below this video, there will be a link called Newspaper Fund. Click on that link. If you can chip in €10, that'd be fantastic. If you can chip in more, that's even better. Please help us out. Let's spread the awareness. Let's get the Irish Patriot into the Irish people's hands. We have been distributing this paper for 4 years. We have pushed the discourse of immigration into Irish conversation. It's because of us. We've been battering away. We have been constantly talking about immigration, and we've finally gotten the Irish people talking about it now. Let's keep it going. Let's keep us on the front foot. I'm going to leave it there. God bless us all. Aaron Goodbra.